Several people have posted cases of plastic around the charge points having melted due to overheating, likely due to a short circuit around the charging connectors. The problem appears to stem from a design decision by Sony regarding the positioning of the USB-C port on the VR Sense controllers. Some people sweat significantly from their hands, and gravity will feed these beads of sweat towards the port. This problem is much more pronounced when using a magnetic dongle for charging, as there is now a platform to funnel the sweat into the port. Sweat contains electrolytes like sodium and potassium, which are conductive both within the sweat and as a residue after it has dried. After examining several images of these cases and the comments made by their owners, sweat looks like the most likely direct cause. This test will use distilled water. Distilled water is safe to use on electronics. And it might be a little bit obvious, but as you can see, the water collected on the inside of the connector, and you can see it here on the end of the USB-C dongle. So several solutions were looked at to seal the area, but the safest and simplest turned out to be a simple gasket. This is a multi-pack of gaskets available from any local hardware store. Most are too large, too thick, but the smallest actually suit the job quite well. This particular gasket is an O-ring, 6 mm internally, 9 mm externally, and a thickness of 1.5 mm. You need to put the connector on first and then put the gasket on while the connector is in place. Make sure to top the top end in, as we do not want sweat to run onto the magnetic connectors instead, which would merely move the problem to a different place. So next we retest, this time with the gasket on. And yeah, it looks like it's done the job. Doesn't appear to be any liquid on that connector. So, but you know, maybe the liquid was running slightly to the side, maybe it wasn't quite enough. So, you know, let's just go and make sure, shall we? Not like I need this distilled water again afterwards. What if it doesn't hold? Oh well, too late now. Making sure it's dry before I pull it off. And yeah, it's still done the job. No sign of any water on the inside, so I guess it works. After retesting, the situation seems much better. Hopefully this is effective, but please do monitor things because we don't know how well this actually works in practice.